Let's see. Did this earlier with the other video, but then it just started all back over again after it got to 100%. They do that to me at times. I try to show how they hack these things, and they've tried to corrupt my files at times or make it in lots of multiple different ways. Either by removing audio or corrupting the video so that it won't play, or they've tried lots of different things. Or making it so that I can't upload a video I got saved or photo that I got saved to my photo library, on Google Photos. I've got lots of evidence of lots of things I have acquired over the years, and they seemingly used to. There was these white vans with black tinted windows. Some of the windows, a lot of the windows, except seemingly for the driver window, was very darkly tinted. And it started a long time ago. It was following me around. I used to watch YouTube videos on them doing that to people and wondered on such things. And sure enough, yeah, they do that. I went through it myself. And even my little brother, there was a time I thought he'd seen me for so long for sure that he wouldn't believe in me about a lot of what I was telling him. And then one day we was in the backyard, and it was during like the fall time of the year, or winter time, sometime around about this time of the year maybe. And looked, and we was in the backyard, and he looks over and sees on the other hill very clearly there's a van with dark tinted windows, big white van parked on the hill directly across from us, on the mountain directly across from us behind the house. And he seen it before I did and made mention. It was like, why is there a van parked over? And I just got done probably talking about the van stuff not long just before that. And then he looks over and sees one before I do. And I was being more hypocritical than he was at the time because my vision was a little bit blurry. And I wondered, I wasn't sure, feeling if we might be wrong. If that was a white tank or something over there, but no, that was clearly a van. It was long, in the white tank that used to be on the other side of the hill. It didn't used to be white. It used to be gray actually, and it was way further up the road from that area. It's not in that area. That's much further down the road where that is. And someone had recently, I went there after that happened actually, after he noticed that, some days after that, or some time after that. I don't remember how long it was I waited before I did it, but I got up and went over there to try to confront them angry. And yeah, my stuff was getting hacked. I was so annoyed about it, and these hacking the devices I was using. And I was getting so annoyed, and so I climbed over through the hill, and I was frustrated. For me to go climbing up over this mountain and up the next, you likely made me pretty annoyed about something, before me to go through all that trouble. And and it was very clear that someone had used a bulldozer and had pushed over a bunch of trees there, and tried to make a little parking area where somebody could pull over like a van or something, off the road there, which is that's a very old road. It used to be a very old ran down dirt road, and it looked like somebody tried to add a real thin layer of gravel. It was very thin layered gravel. It seemed they did a really poor job of it, whoever tried to do that, and seemed to make a mess of things over there. But yeah, and seemingly, wow, no wonder the van seemed to stick out so clearly, because one of the curious things about it was shouldn't the trees, I suppose I might have been wondering back then, shouldn't the trees be blocking it more than that? How can we see that so clearly? But no, after going over there and looking, I can see why the trees were pushed over, that was there. So yeah, and when they made a little dirt patch, and then with a little layer of gravel on top for someone to be able to pull over there, and that's where they used to park their van. But the van wasn't there when I went over there. And well, some days back or weeks back, I suppose just a few days ago actually, I got in the backyard, was looking, thought I'd look over. Hey, it's that time of year again. The leaves are down, leaves are falling. Let's see if I can see that van parked over there. So I looked over there, and there, sure enough, there's something, not a van necessarily that was sticking out to me as much this time, but a camper. Looks like they got tired after all these years of watching me sitting in a van, and they moved in a camper now. It seems it looks like they moved the camper in over there. And not only that, it looks like further down I seen something else white, and I wonder if that might be a van. They made them a little trail down further down below that where they can still park their little white van or whatever. But yeah, I seen a camper, or what looked like a camper there where the van used to be, and something else was white. I got pictures. I took pictures. Um, I tried to zoom in and take pictures. It doesn't show it very clearly though on the pictures, but it's there. It's on there. Um, I got photos. I moved around and took different photos of it, but it's really far away, so the camera, it wasn't. It seemed to have. I seemed to have a hard time trying to get the camera to focus in on and pick up that I'm wanting it to focus in on something that was that far away instead of something much closer, like a Pacific branch or something that was much closer. Um, but uh, um, but no, I was trying to record and hoping that it would focus in more on the well the camper and whatever other white thing it was that was down a little bit further down to the right. If you were standing in my backyard looking at it, down to the right of it a little bit was something else white that I could see. So yeah, what's up, boys? Are you by chance listening to this recording and got my devices likely still hacked right now and listening in on and trying to watch in on me and hinder me from doing this or that or some other thing? Bye.